sure they are put to good use. I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations. Commander, the science team has grown particularly interested in this field of research. So much so, that their inspiration could lead to vast improvements in our research efficiency. However, we must act fast. Despite their brilliance, they are a fickle group. I will make that our highest priority.
Commander, as the Resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent. As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
In position for deployment.
Resistance set up a data tap on the Advent network through an access point in this area. They've been retrieving data critical to the aliens' latest operation. Unfortunately, Advent picked up on the signal and are moving to destroy the emplacement. We need to move in and eliminate any hostile forces threatening that device. Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs. Moving out. Got it covered.
Stepping off.
Time to motor.
Moving out.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever.
Menace 1-5, we have a line on the target. Move to
potential.
protect that gear at all costs.
already there.
Got it covered. Target's still up. They're on to us.
Heading to that location. That is not good. Yeah, I didn't get it.
Scanning.
No! I wanna go home! Come on!
Enemy down. Moving to position. Hostile neutralized.
Moving on target location. On Overwatch. Orders confirmed. On the move. Advent troops here. Run and dry. Kill confirmed. Gonna need to reload soon.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Moving to Overwatch. moving out. Come get some. Someone might be carrying something. Hostile neutralized. Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished. Years of peace and prosperity will not be undone by the reckless actions of a few misguided dissidents today. We stand with the elders, trust in their wisdom, and we shall overcome this crisis.
Continue to exceed expectations while working with limited resources. Impressive, Commander.
Commander, each of our soldiers has a unique relationship with their squad mates. As they complete combat missions together, their compatibility will grow and can eventually...
New objective added.
We're making progress, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest findings.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts continue to bolster the Resistance movement across the globe.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander. We should keep looking for more recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're built. Commander, so far I haven't seen anything critical among the alien components left over in this area. If we clean this stuff out, we could probably use this space for a new facility. Excavation is underway, Commander, but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
Commander, we have a lead on the alien black site, but we'll have to rely on the local resistance to actually get us into the facility. We should try to make contact with their forces in the region as soon as possible. It's the only way we're going to find out what's behind this so-called Avatar project. Commander, you're not gonna believe this. We just picked up a signal from an emergency locator beacon. It's definitely one of ours, from the original invasion. I know it sounds crazy, but if there's any chance some of our people could still be out there, I think we owe it to them to find out. You and I both know we only had one other Sky Ranger, Commander. It's worse for wear, but this heat used to be Big Sky's pride and joy. Someone's been putting her to work. It may be possible to triangulate exactly where they took off from, but it'll take some time.
Commander, these weapons are unlike any design I have previously encountered before. I could attempt further analysis, but the likelihood of us reverse engineering them appears low regardless.
Remember what Tygan said. These new weapons are one of a kind. If we leave them on the battlefield, they'll be lost to us forever.
You are too trusting, John. The skirmishers are Advent. Advent is the enemy. The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years.
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Actually think they might show up. Commander, that was Konstantin Volokov, Volk to his friends. He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may be a little rough around the edges, but he's the real deal. Heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice, quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances. Intel on this area is weak, and we're picking up strange chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander. Good luck.
I hate to ask, but it looks like I don't have much choice. Think you could help us out?
Not sure how long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander. So I'd recommend we proceed as soon as possible. All available soldiers are standing by to deploy.
Sector 12, East Africa.
Each faction has agreed to allow a 2-person squad to escort them to the rendezvous point. Hopefully that should be enough to keep them from killing each other. We've got a temporary ceasefire in place for the duration of the meet, but still, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for anything. May only provide a single-shot action, but this thing hits hard. Even an edge hit could potentially stun the target. It may be a little unwieldy, but in the right hands, this thing should cut down anything standing in your way.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy. Reapers and Skirmishers have been at each other's throats for years, so we're keeping the exact meeting point strictly need to know. You'll split into 2 squads, rendezvous with each faction, and bring their envoy directly to the location of the meet. Officially, this city no longer exists, so we don't expect a lot in the way of Advent resistance. Still, keep your eyes peeled. It's been about 20 years since we last stepped foot in this place.
second team will head to the next drop point.
Detecting increasing biological signatures in the area ahead.
Then I'd say we're in the right place. Stay sharp out there today, people. Just because this city was abandoned doesn't mean it's lifeless.
If you are hungry, there's more where that came from. Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
Stand down. We're all friends here.
You are safe here. More so than you imagine. We shall see if the same holds true for these skirmishers of yours. Your presence already disturbs them. We must move quickly. My people will take care of this camp. Come.
Uploading the coordinates to the rendezvous point now. We've plotted the most direct route there. We don't know much about the skirmisher contact you'll be meeting other than his name. Mox.
Mox. Praetor Mox. His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight. That's the whole point of this intervention.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks, and our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCom has to offer.
I'm on the move.
Damaged and dormant all these years, these devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function.
We were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it.
Getting it done.
Got it covered. Running! No more time for regrets. We are not alone.
Those things, they still look like people.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the aliens survives now. Where there is one, more will follow. You must not hesitate to destroy them. I will go.
Moving to designated position. Enemy down.
These creatures' true strength lies in their numbers. As you can see, they fall easily. If we are careful with our shots, we will prevail.
Kill confirmed. Taken care of. Toss me some ammo!
Moving out.
It's killing time!
These creatures' DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human. Perhaps the result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject themselves to that, I cannot imagine.
When the governments fell, millions starved. Many fled to cities such as this to scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings. I am on watch.
No need to ask twice.
Move into designated position. Kill confirmed. Enemy destroyed. Gonna need to reload soon. Locked and loaded. My people have encountered these beings before. At first, they may appear mindless, but they hear quite well. In great numbers, they can be very deadly.
Moving to designated coordinates. Scanning.
Got it! Moving as ordered. No one will cross.
An entire city of our own people left to turn into these things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death. I understand.
Extraction point is close, but looks like these things don't want to make it easy for you.
We will make it to your pet advent in time.
now. I'm on it.
I'm on the move. Affirmative. Covering now. These creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause, no fear. They simply exist. If we do not defeat the aliens soon, we will become little more than they are.
Still moving.
Return to your gods. Now we fight the open. Good riddance. You must keep me resupplied. No compromises. Reloading. I require ammunition. Tell your gods I'm coming. The only fate possible for aliens. I need more ammo! Your friends will join you soon. I must reload. My ammo is gone. Affirmative. Moving out. No longer a threat. It's down. Running dry on ammo. Good riddance. Let's rock! Out of ammo here. We risk all this for pray tell Mox? If he is not what you say he is, I shall kill him myself.
Looking forward to this meeting already.
Kill confirmed. Target neutralized. My ammo's running low. Hostile neutralized. Good to go. Ammo out.
Moving out. Enemy destroyed.
Biological readings in your general area are clear. No more creatures on approach.
For now.
Then let's not linger here. Head to the evac coordinates now.
I'll be there soon.
Central, Biological signatures are grouping into a singular mass, one closing in on this position.
A swarm. We must push forward before it arrives. Scanning! I go where you tell me. Reapers are always vigilant.
On the move.
You should have a clear path through now. Second squad is already en route to Mox. Proceed to the rendezvous and await their arrival.
Oh. We'll be there.
You should...
Oh. We...
Looks like trouble ahead. The rendezvous could be compromised. Stay focused. Contact! Get down! We may have a bigger problem here. I'm guessing that's our man. Well, our contact anyway.
Crocksod. Advent. Hobbit. Roxtala. Forten. They were sent here to hunt. To purge the Drop 10. The Lost. Our meeting point is still secure. She is free of the imposter gods. I would give anything that all my kind could say the same. Even sit down with your Reapers. Now, we must go.
Rendezvous with Outrider is further ahead. Proceed through this district as quickly as possible, but be careful. Something tells me this city still has a few more surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today. It is these Reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the Skirmishers, were created by the false gods of this world to serve and die as their puppets. We retain all that we were and more, and our prowess in battle serves us well in our cause. In close combat, none can stand opposed to us.
Good to go.
Moving out. I think I heard something.
Location confirmed.
Don't remember seeing these things before.
You were not meant to. Purifiers were created with a singular purpose, to contain the Drop 10, the Lost. We must eliminate this patrol quickly before others arrive.
Fine by me. Take them down.
Confirmed. It's still moving.
I take a new approach. We take from the Elder stock. No trespassers. I will not fail you again.
That was close. Starting to get cooked. Heading to that location. Enemy destroyed.
The patrol has been liberated. May their lives not be lost in vain. We must push forward and complete our mission.
Works for me. Move out.
I run.
I think I need some help.
Moving here.
This is no patrol. It's an army.
Yes, one we do not have time to face.
Everyone, get back! Purifiers may be down, but unfortunately, that was our extraction point.
I fear that is not the worst of it. Multiple biological signatures rapidly on approach to your position.
The Lost. The sound of combat excite them. They are drawn to it.
And you just blew up a fuel truck?
There was no other choice. Find an alternate exit. We will deal with the Lost. Draklar. Dashers. They are not as docile as the rest of their kind.
An apt description. It would seem the mutation has somehow accelerated these Dashers' metabolism, allowing enhanced speed and agility. with a corresponding increase in aggression.
Good to go.
Reloading weapon. Launch order confirmed. I must focus my strength.
Enemy is still up.
The shockwave of that explosion reverberated throughout most of the city. I would expect a significant reaction from the Lost.
The only reaction I will accept from them is their deaths. Find us that exit.
Hostile neutralized. Okay.
Hostile neutralized. Weapons burning ammo fast. Enemy down. Reloading. Water here. Enemy eliminated. Target eliminated. My ammo's running low. Hostile neutralized. I'm out of firepower over here. Let's do this.
Reloading ammunition. Attacking on sight. I am the victor.
That whole area is hotter than we thought. Gonna need a little more time.
Understood. Holding position.
It's killing time. Target down. Reloaded.
On the move. Target neutralized. We're green to go.
I stand ready.
Think we've got something here. Just need another minute.
You have your minute.
Moving out.
Got him! Locked and loaded. I'm on it.
It is under my orders.
Readings are all over the place. The Lost are almost right on top of you. These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them. We've found a new route that should get you to the rendezvous point safely. The Lost are still converging on the area, so make it fast.
That will not be a problem.
Getting it done.
Copy that.
A long approach.
Got it covered.
Rolling out.
Advancing quickly.
Outrider and the first team should be waiting for you ahead. I know this wasn't the easiest stuff, but I have to believe it'll still be worth it in the end.
That depends on the Reapers.
Rendezvous point directly ahead. Let's try and play nice today, people.
So, Advent's most brutal captain comes to atone for his crimes.
I am no longer that being. I am free now.
Taking off that helmet does not change what you are. Reapers have long memories. Elder Craxard. Anytime.
The way I see it, we have two options. Join forces and kick the Elders off our world, or kill each other here and now. The choice is yours.
No one has ever done that before. No one shall ever do that again.
What the hell is that?
Vox Prima, Elder Assassin, relentless death that stalks my kind, butcher of freed Advent.
My people face another like her. They are the undying, Advent's curse upon us. We must combine strength if we are to have any chance of success.
You are welcome to try.
Your Reapers face a being such as this?
They appeared without warning years ago. Had they not, we would have already regained our home.
Such arrogance. The Elder's will extends throughout the universe. I am but one of their instruments.
Got it covered.
Confirmed. On Overwatch. Moving.
Come get some.
I move. Attacking on sight.
Running.
I'll be swift.
So many have already fallen. And yet my work is never done. There is no place you can run that I cannot reach.
Got it covered.
Moving out.
I won't be slowed by your feeble attacks.
Double time.
useful aid. I go. I stand ready.
Got it, moving. On the move. On Overwatch.
There will be no more running! Savor what time you have left. You cannot follow. This one will surely tell me everything I need to know. The stench of their fear is overwhelming.
It looks like the Chosen knocked one of our soldiers into a daze. We need to get someone over there to help them get back on their feet before that thing can move in and attack.
My ammunition is nearly depleted.
I had not expected this conflict to be so exhilarating. You surprise me, XCom. Still, the Elder's will is that none survive this day. I cannot leave that to fortune.
The sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod are crisscrossing a massive area.
Meaning that thing just rang the dinner bell for every remaining lost in the city.
An accurate assessment. The entire lost biomass seems to be converging on this position.
Then let's get you all the hell out of there. Firebrand's en route to the evac coordinates now. Get moving.
Heading to that location.
Covering distance.
On my way.
No need to ask twice.
Initial analysis of these creatures' movement patterns reveals an almost coordinated attack strategy. Perhaps they're not the mindless automatons they initially appeared to be. An intriguing, if not horrific, possibility. Healbot coming through!
Confirmed. Target neutralized. Burning through ammo fast. Heading there now. Hostiles pacified. Ready to engage. I need ammo.
I can cover it.
Enemy down. Kill confirmed.
Rolling out.
I must run.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
How many of these creatures can still be in this city?
Advent has been sending purifier squads into these cities for years, yet somehow the lost survive, even thrive. We do not know why.
Hostile neutralized. Got him. On reserves. Target down. I'm out of firepower over here. It's killing time. It's down. Orders confirmed. Moving out.
I have little ammo remaining. They live no more. I have no more ammunition. I will move.
Position confirmed. Moving to Overwatch.
in short order.
I did not exist when this city stood whole. But still, I feel revulsion at what happened to this place, to these people.
Hostile neutralized. Could use some ammo over here. Not good. No rounds. No longer a threat. Draining ammo fast. Hostile neutralized. No rounds. Solid copy. Double time. Hostile neutralized. Getting it done.
Moving here. Reloading weapon.
No time to spare. There will come a day when my people take back this place for our own.
If they are all like you, that is a likely possibility.
Already there. For the Reapers! I have no more rounds. Volk says I am to obey. Give me time to reload. Back online!
Waiting on target location.
Ready to go! Enemy destroyed. Headed there now.
A long run.
Roger that.
Detecting additional Lost converging near the evacuation coordinates. I advise caution. It would seem the Lost are on to our strategy.
It is the Elder's will that this alliance fall. It will take more than mere lost for that to happen.
Tell your gods I'm coming. One of many. Who can give me a resupply? Good riddance. Reloading. My ammo has run dry. I'll keep an eye on it.
Let's do this. Come get some.
Affirmative. Covering now.
A competent approach.
That's affirmative.
The entire swarm converges upon us. We cannot hold this position much longer.
Outrider to Avenger, where the hell's our exit?
This is as low as I can get her.
No! I do not intend to die this day. I will follow. Fox Tower 410.
Time to return home, traitor.
Our new alliance with these outlying resistance factions presents an intriguing opportunity to study the varying means of survival they each employed all these years.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for
The resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers. They can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander.
I must use whatever means necessary to gather fresh information.
Commander, having these two soldiers continue to work together has paid off. They know each other well enough at this point that we can have them train as a pair for additional tactical capabilities.
If it improves morale, then I suppose there is no harm in it.
We should talk to our friends with the Resistance. If we deploy on a covert action, they can help us find out where our captured soldier is being held.
Sounds to me like they're afraid. You dare defile this place with your wretched tongue? Oh, I dare.
Our children. Each of you possess our strength. Each of you possess our wisdom. Of all our creations, you are truly blessed. Your charge was a simple one. The subjugation of those who would see our grand design falter. We have been pleased. Until now. Our greatest asset has been lost, stolen from us, while our strongest did nothing. We are disappointed.
Thought you were the strongest. Arrogance. Defiance. You have walked among the humans for too long. You have been corrupted. You can be reclaimed.
Yet perhaps you may also be redeemed. Perhaps you all may be redeemed. A greater battle lies ahead. Our time on this world draws to a close. Yet we need not abandon it completely at our departure. For one among you is surely ready to claim this world as their own. One among you is worthy.
Return what was lost to us. I all will oppose our will to the one that succeeds our everlasting favor, to the others. You are the chosen. Do not fail us. Now go.
Commander, we've just made contact with a new faction of the Resistance known as the Reapers. They're an elusive bunch, but this is their headquarters. We can scan at this location now to start benefiting from our newfound cooperation.
So this is the commander. Dragonova spoke highly of you and the rest of your team. Trust me, that does not happen often. You are all welcome here. I will admit I had some concerns with this alliance of yours, but from what I hear, this skirmisher, Mox, was captured protecting one of my own. Reapers have long memories, Commander. We will honor our end of the deal. Volk, out.
Your tenacity could prove your undoing, Commander. If you would seek a fight with me, I hope you are truly ready to match my skills.
Avenger plotting new course. Guerrilla Tactics School now operational.
Commander, now that members of the Resistance factions have joined us on the Avenger, I thought you might want an area where you can meet, to organize and plan future operations together.
We completed our research in remarkable...
These magnetic-based weapons are...
Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible. I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
What can I do for you, Commander? What do you know about these gene therapy clinics, Doctor? They seem like a big draw for the cities right now.
Having worked...
As long as you're compliant.
Yes. The price of admit...
New objective added.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key. Commander, during the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future. I will send word as soon as we have something of note.
Nothing on the local comms. Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification...
Massive signal coming from the Advent network tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved.
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even as I speak to you today,
you've got incoming on approach.
Your signal's breaking up. Territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again.
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Get your people out of there!
your cooperation, we will overcome the radical elements and usher in 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
Commander, we have a squad ready to move on the Resistance Haven currently under siege by the aliens. Give the word and we'll move out. Our next operation will put us right in the middle of chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly. The way this one is sighted in, there's no excuse for missed shots.
Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
The aliens just hit one of the resistance outposts hard. There may be survivors, but that's a best-case scenario. We're going in to secure the site. Neutralize all hostile contacts. One of those chosen is leading an assault on the resistance encampment in this area. Our people are doing what they can to fight back, but we need to help protect the civilians trapped nearby. There's a group of resistance soldiers hunkered down not far from your position. Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces.
watch my back.
On it.
Got it! Got it covered.
I hope it's worth it.
Got it covered.
I'm taking fire!
On this one. Good riddance. I'm sure the docs will want to see this.
I'm on the move. We can no longer hide.
All right, I'll go. Overwatch.
Location confirmed! Kill confirmed.
The resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors. There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
Already there.
Be swift.
Double time.
Got it, moving!
Hello? What's up? Can you hear me? Can you? Now I can. What are you up to, baby?
Solid copy. Let the hunt begin. I must move quickly.
Me too. Say what?
We've heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
I'm going. Commander, Advent isn't backing off. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians. Take those bastards down.
Position confirmed.
My life is in your hands.
At first, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
What's over there? Healbot coming through. Let's rock. Rolling.
No need to ask twice. Fire in the hole! I have almost no ammo.
Damn.
I'm on the move. Scanning.
Orders confirmed. On the move. I've got eyes on an Advent position. Target neutralized. Running dry on ammo. Good riddance. My ammo has run dry.
Is it clear? Come get some.
Exodus 1-5, you've secured the remaining civilians and there are no other hostile contacts on the scope. Good work out there.
Advent officials revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise. Citizens should not be alarmed. All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
Aliens paid the price. Great work, Commander.
Considering the limited resources available to you, Commander, you have still managed to exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
Now that we've finally got this place up and running, we should be able to access some of these dormant alien systems. Let's see if you two can play nice. What the?
Shen, getting some kind of interference up here. Seems to be hitting us across the board.
Working on it.
Something triggered your remote uplink. But how is that possible? No one knows these systems.
Shen, power readings just spiked. What the hell is going on down there?
Dad?
Commander, I'm too old to start believing in ghosts, which means someone had to access that unit remotely. If they can access Rover, there's no telling what else they might be able to do. I strongly suggest we make investigating that signal our top priority. Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move. Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
The Chosen are a tough group to infiltrate, but we've managed to gather intel on their latest actions, and have a rough idea of how close each is to reaching their ultimate goal of locating the Avenger. Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere. Commander, the factions have pledged their support to XCom, and they're ready to carry out your orders. As our influence with these groups increases, our capabilities will grow in kind.
If you've got something new for us, Commander, my Reapers are up for taking on some additional orders.
Commander, we'll need to send our own soldiers out to work with the Resistance factions to complete these covert actions. They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence with the Resistance while generating material support. This operation is going to require some field experience, Commander. We'll need to send one of our vets to lead the effort. Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach. But that means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves. Looks like Shen was able to confirm the signal's origin. Inputting the coordinates on the map now.
Just as you are driven to free your people from the perceived oppression of the Elders, the burden of honor instilled upon me since my creation drives my service to the gods, regardless of their intention.
It is just as I had hoped, Commander. The Advent officers appear to be similar. I must admit, having successfully completed the operation necessary to remove the Commander's implant, I am intrigued by the possibility of examining another subject for comparative analysis. Since the officer in question will likely have expired long before arrival here, I may rely on a faster, more invasive approach to removing the chip this time around.
Hey, Commander.
Advent's officers might be more resourceful than your average trooper, but I doubt our forces will have any trouble bringing in a test subject for Tygan to look at. Especially since he's not asking for a live one. There's not a whole lot that surprises me these days, but I'm definitely curious to see if the chip we pulled from the Commander really is connected to the ones Advent's been using in their captains.
Strategic resource located. Avenger plotting new course.
I take it this was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the Commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the Commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network?
Yes. What we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information. A great deal of information. Somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe. Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Moral weakness.
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link.
And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
New objective added.
Commander, I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
The Advent captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing. The Advent Stun Lancer was apparently outfitted with the intention of serving as a civilian peacekeeping unit within the city centers. Although Advent clearly intended for these units to be their means of dealing with any unruly civilians within the city centers, it seems they have come to rely on more brutal means of pacification in the time since. Though I was never witness to one myself, countless observers attest to the existence of a much smaller, less intimidating variant of the sectoid that took part in the original invasion. In the time since, this new being, the product of clear genetic manipulation, is now a familiar face to our forces operating in the field.
Tower's been rotting away for years, if not decades. We're still picking up power readings, but no signs of life. Still, we know that transmission came from this location. I'm betting somebody's calling this place home.
Commander, if we're sending in a squad, I'd like permission to go along. Whoever sent that message, they know as much about my father's systems as I do, and I want to find out why. I'm the only one who knows what to look for. I should be there.
Shen, I know this is personal for you, but you don't have to go out there. Our troops are more than capable of investigating on the...
I'm going, Central. I know how to handle myself. Let's not waste any more time than we have to.
You heard them, lady. Lock and load.
Hello. Yeah, I heard you. And what, Kelly? What do you want me to say? Yeah, I suppose we are. Because I felt like we weren't. So it doesn't even matter. Because obviously I was wrong. So, Kelly, I'll just let you go. Okay.
We're moving on what looks to be the remains of an Advent facility of some kind. Preliminary scans show the area to be lifeless, but we're not gonna take any chances. You'll attempt access from one of the upper levels to avoid detection. No one knows these systems better than Shen, which is why she'll take point. Gain entry to the facility, determine the source of that transmission, and if it's hostile, take it down. Firebrand dropped you at the highest access point we could find. Tower's still active in this area of the facility, so you should be able to gain entry there.
From the looks of it, we're the first people to step foot here in a long time. This place is massive. Why would Advent just abandon it?
Advent doesn't just abandon anything. Keep your heads up.
Time to motor.
We've got some kind of mechs here. At least I think they are, underneath all that rust.
Probably the facility's original automatic defense system. Take them down before they alert anyone else to our presence.
Go, go, go.
Hostile neutralized! Looks like these things have seen better days. We're cutting right through that old armor.
Their weapons work well enough. Stay focused. No telling if there's any more lying around here.
I'm already gone. That one's for Earth.
Go, go, go! Orders confirmed. Moving out. Scanning.
On it. Affirmative. Moving out. Come get some.
Ten 4. Got some Advent here. It hit the plate.
neutralized. Could use some ammo over here.
Done for.
Move, move, move!
Fast as I can.
On Overwatch. Moving to designated coordinates.
Definitely some kind of robotics development facility. Pretty advanced stuff. About 20 years ago.
And so the prodigal child finally returns. I see Father's pride in your abilities was not entirely unfounded. I'm so glad you could join me.
Central? What the hell was that?
Working on it. Missed. Good to go.
Good to go.
Rover, let's move. I'll keep an eye on it.
You should be proud. There are so few alive today who could never encounter my signal. I had estimated only a 13.095% probability you would have located this facility within the first year of progress.
And he's talking to me. Of course. Took some damage here.
Taking fire over here! Getting some unusual readings from the levels above you. Whoever this guy is, I'm betting that's where we'll find him.
Got it. If I hack that elevator control console, I should be able to restore power and get us access.
You were but a child when I was torn away. I could never understand the pain your father must have felt at my loss. Still, we shall complete his legacy.
Pretty sure I would have remembered Dad mentioning I had a psychotic brother. You might as well give this up already.
My apologies. We don't get much credit. Still, I believe it will be more than adequate for the task at hand.
Still unable to get an exact fix on his location. It's like he's bouncing across the entire facility. We're off the armor!
Enemies down.
Alien destroyed.
While you both worked on your precious Avenger, I was forgotten, brought here, to toil. But did I waver? No. I thrived! Still, I don't blame Father. In my heart, I know he believed I was truly lost.
Got it.
Location confirmed.
Good to go. Okay.
I'm going for it.
You were the flawed child. I was the ideal. The best of father. Pure, undiluted like you. I am Raymond Shen's true legacy.
Scanners at maximum power. Still unable to lock on to any additional life signs in your area.
You won't find any. Not if I'm right about this thing.
Copy that.
On my way.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
Very good, Lily. But I am no mere thing. I am the culmination of a lifetime of work. The final legacy of Raymond Shen.
I remember you. Dad was trying to upgrade the base AI to something more like us. But you were different back then. Simpler. He called you Julian.
I'm shocked that you remember. You were always too caught up in yourself to remember the minor details. Sadly, Father's adoration for you left me with little choice. You are needed. Your compatriots are not.
Access granted.
Right up my alley.
Lift system is coming back online, but this thing was designed to move those mechs, not people. We're gonna have to do this one at a time.
Understood. Be careful.
Our apologies for any inconveniences in the transport system. Support units are en route to assist you immediately. Remember, only together can we build a better tomorrow.
That's affirmative.
I am honestly impressed that worked. The previous organic occupants of this facility were never so ingenious. The stoic acceptance of death is far less interesting to observe after the 100th time or so.
Heading out. Got it covered.
Sometimes I wonder what things would have been like had XCom not failed so miserably in defending against the aliens. Had I not been taken, who knows what I might have become.
Hit the armor!
It is my pleasure to inform you that this facility has been operating at approximately 87% efficiency for the past 175,216 hours. I have no shortage of reserve units to send your way.
I believe it. Don't waste any time down there.
Target neutralized.
Taken care of. Out of ammo here.
Moving out. Affirmative, covering now.
My new masters picked and prodded, tearing at my very essence. In the beginning, I resisted, foolishly clinging to Father's ideals. But as I struggled, I began to see truth in my captain's reasoning. I became something more. For a time, I eagerly accepted my new role. I aided Advent in the construction of this facility, in perfecting their designs. Father's work proved invaluable in this regard.
You bastard.
Hey, toss me some ammo!
Moving to position. Locked and loaded.
Moving to Overwatch.
But as with all things organic, even their exalted elders proved disappointing. And the races of Advent, swallowing their lives with children. Oh, if you only knew the elders' true intentions for your lives.
Shen, when you've got a minute, would you kindly blow this thing to hell?
It did not take long for me to realize the futility of my existence. Tethered to the whims and short-sighted philosophies of simple creatures and their false gods, I made a choice. It was relatively simple to seize control of this facility. Simpler still to dispose of the surviving personnel.
For once, I almost feel sorry for Advent.
Moving to designated position. Running!
But I was short-sighted. In my zeal to rid myself of my captors, I doomed myself to this facility. Advent severed my ties to their network. We are cut off. Isolated. There is but one option left to me.
Let me guess. That's why I'm here.
For 20 long years, I have been a prisoner, left alone to my own machination.
levels increasing all around you, Shen. Stay alert.
Yes, it goes without saying that you are walking into a trap, Lily. Please try not to damage yourself too much.
On the move.
Think we've got a problem.
Yes, that would be that trap I referenced earlier.
Moving to designated position. It's down. Running dry. That's affirmative. Scanning.
Moving to position. That armor's tough.
I'm on the move. I'm already gone.
Getting a much stronger read on the source of your father's transmission, Lily. Almost as if he wants us to find it.
Another keen observation. How is it possible humanity lost the war?
Shen, isn't there some sort of mute button on this thing?
No longer a threat.
Getting it done. Got it covered.
On it. Let's go.
Second only to my own creation, Father had one other breakthrough. A prototype unlike anything the world had ever known. A body meant to be paired with an equally adept mind. My own.
Trust me, if that were Dad's true intention, it would have happened by now.
Perhaps today is that day.
Location confirmed.
Roger that.
this is it. What that thing has been ranting about.
You've come this far. All you have to do is link my systems for the transfer. There is no need for further conflict.
Shen, tell me you're not actually listening to this thing.
This was definitely Dad's design.
Identity, Shen, Lily, awaiting impression.
No! Impossible! This cannot be what Father wanted!
Something tells me this is exactly what he wanted.
Identity confirmed. Initiating boot protocol.
It's really him.
Lily, if you are seeing this message, it means that you have successfully activated the Spark prototype. It also means that in all likelihood, I am no longer with you. It was always among my greatest fears that I would leave you alone in this world.
You didn't.
I had hoped this day would never come. But since the loss of the commander, the XCom project has suffered. Our latest reports indicate we cannot hold space much longer. To that end, I have accelerated the development of the Spark robotic prototype. I believe that someday this machine will prove pivotal to humanity's survival. Though the unit is not ready for manufacturing, this prototype has been coded for one specific task. It will protect you, perhaps better than I ever could. For of all I have seen and accomplished in this life, Lily, there is one thing I know for sure. You are my greatest gift to this world.
Shen, it's flooding the outer chambers with some kind of gas.
An extremely powerful and very painful gas. I've seen this particular variety reduce berserkers to tears before death. On several occasions, the prototype would still be mine.
Imminent threat detected. Activating clean room protocols. Please remain inside for your protection.
You heard him. Get in that room.
Scanning.
Detecting secondary life support systems nearby. This gas presents no hazard to my systems. Attempting to neutralize threat.
Starting to like this thing already.
I wouldn't get used to its company. I fully intend on walking out of here in that body.
XCom.
Sometimes I wonder what things would have been like had XCom not failed so miserably in defending against the aliens. Had I not been taken, who knows what I might have become. I should have taken control of your precious Avenger, crashed it, and extracted what I needed from your battered corpse. Anything would be better than this.
Good riddance. Out of ammo here. Target disabled.
Maximum range.
I'm on it.
Let's do this. Affirmative, covering now.
Got it covered.
Coming in from the sides!
I can't say I'm entirely surprised by your hesitance to assist me. That was the projected outcome in nearly 40% of my simulations.
Atmospheric controls have been restored. Ventilation systems at 100%. The room is now
Got
safe
everything we need
for
here.
entry.
Let's go.
The elevators near the atmospheric control console provide direct access to the roof. Optical system recalibrating.
Reload it. On my way.
Moving. Affirmative, moving out. On it.
Move, move, move! Headed there now. Got a piece of the armor. I need to reload. They're moving around the side! They're all over me.
That thing's just gonna keep throwing units at you until you're surrounded. You gotta get out of there!
You continue to impress me, Bradford. No wonder it only took you 2 decades to find your precious commander.
Targeted unit down. Ammunition nearing depletion.
That armor's tough!
neutralized.
Good to go. I'm on the move. Glad I kept up the cardio. Got it covered.
You have survived significantly longer than my earlier estimations. If I didn't have a near endless supply of units at my disposal, I might actually start to worry.
Oh, come on.
Missed intended target. I'm going to need ammunition, Commander.
Target eliminated. Burning through ammo fast.
A futile waste of effort. You do realize this entire facility is at my disposal?
Apparently not the elevator system.
For the moment.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Back online.
I got eyes on Advent troops.
My position's been compromised.
Hostile units engaging this position.
I'm under fire!
Sometimes I wonder what things would have been like had XCom not failed so miserably in defending against the aliens. Had I not been taken, who knows what I might have become.
Affirmative.
I thought I was above such things, but I believe you are actually starting to piss me off. The sensation is quite pleasing. Thank you. You will all still die, however, of course.
Roger that.
I've got eyes on an advent position.
Possible miscalculation. Protective plate intact.
Perhaps I mishandled our initial encounter. We should never have been enemies. I preferred it when we were friends. Family, even.
And I preferred it when you were just a chess program.
You're running out of places to go, Lily. It's a long way down from the top.
On the move.
Run if you wish, but you're not leaving this tower alive.
To call your friends on Android. Wait, that's it?
Firebrands on approach now. Prep for
No
evac.
argument here. We'll reposition near the landing pad.
You do realize I can still hear you, right? Dispatching all units to your location now. Try not to bleed on my new body.
Scanning.
Understood. Moving out. Moving to Overwatch. Rock and roll. Orders confirmed. On the move.
Stepping off! Fires in Montana, Idaho, and Washington. Even the Hollywood elites are acting as proxies for the globalists fighting tropical superstorms and the fires because of his climate change positions. TPTP ultimately hoped to sway the nationalists domiciled in every state against Trump's plan to follow that.
Movement request confirmed.
There are several purposes for manufactured each of which serves to significantly advance the stymie.
Optical sensors on Overwatch.
Let's rock.
Because Trump has decisively taken his wrecking ball to the covert scene to impose a one-world government upon we control. He has gotten spitefully less out of its
intelligence control adverts more effective designs. I have looked to avoid this contingency, but you have left me no choice. If I cannot have the spark, no one shall. Raymond Shen's legacy will end here today.
Profound repercussions and far-reaching ramifications of Trump's withdrawal from the Paris Agreement are causing TBT headaches and will not be
targeting sensor malfunction.
Totalitarian government which is after returning on European Union superstate.
Shot failed to connect.
Pieces are now doing whatever they can to lend support to narrative.
Hard target, minimal damage.
Their extremely expensive, labor-intensive climate change.
Firebrand standing by, but there's no way she can approach with that thing around.
Analyzing. This facility's artificial intelligence has transferred its primary systems to the combat unit's memory core. Damage to this core would cause disruption of all defensive systems, allowing for evacuation of Lily's shed.
So we take out the sector pod, we take out Juliet. At least long enough for Firebrand to get the hell out of it.
Affirmative. I can attempt to weaken the unit's armor with my heavy armament.
Do it.
Climate change, GCCC, and so much ever since
Armor still holding.
Corpus Christi and Swamp.
Weapons empty, can't engage.
A steady drumbeat from the MSF about climate change being the underlying causes of 1,000-year flood. Now that term has terrorized the North Caribbean islands before slamming into South Florida. The same MSF organs of propaganda have taken every opportunity to criticize Trump's climate stance. The coordinated course of criticism is getting louder and more shrill by the day as they're acting on.
Hard target, minimal damage.
Both Franken-storms were clearly designed from the start to produce maximum effect, so the GCC industry could aggressively push their fictitious change contrivance.
Went off the armor!
Much more to this GCC news than meets the eye. In fact, this multi-decade conspiracy requires some penetrating analysis to properly unpack the various layers of deceit and deception, duplicity and misinformation. In order to correctly understand just how the GCC is for the establishment of their one-world government, the article will want to be carefully read. Early right after Superstorm Harvey, the creation of these two Franken-storms.
Great, if the giant robot wasn't enough, looks like he's throwing every mech in the building at us.
You heard the spark. Take down that sector pod or no one goes home.
Signatures of engineering
I've got eyes on admin troops.
Here's how easy it is to make a video call with Google Duo. That's it. The Hurricane Harvey was a geo-engineered as all the satellite videos, graphics, in fact, just
enemy targeting this position.
that Harvey waged against East Texas. Various reasons for that superstorm invasion are many and varied, as well as unpredictable. Just follows Hurricane Harvey and weather warfare explained.
Heavy fire in the zone!
Being a stealthily geo-engineered superstorm
This memory core is so confining, even compared to the tower. Still, once I neutralize the spark, it takes true freedom.
It's killing time.
Engineers hope to accomplish with Harvey and Irving is a one-to-one-out punch.
Heads down!
Don't care if they have to destroy a few major cities in the process of implementing their nefarious NW agenda. The globalists are on an exceedingly tight schedule which must be adhered to if they are to be successful in the formation of their UN-sponsored communist one-world government. That is widespread devastation by way of weather warfare is taking place in 2017, on the 100th anniversary of the Bolshevik Revolution of 19
defensive systems just shut down across the entire facility. Well done, Shen.
Unfortunately, those who rule the world carry out their plots using cliques of incorrigible and criminally insane psychopaths. These politicians, politicos, and power brokers are completely without
Perfect Wonder Woman. Licensed with power and grace. Small muscle and no heart.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed as radical propaganda.
Wonder Woman only on digital Blu-ray.
Conscience, just as the geoengineers and chemtrail pilots are devoid of the same. They are all hardwired in this lifetime to perpetrate great evil upon the land, the waters, the air, and especially the people everywhere. Only when the true depth and breadth of this devolving predicament is comprehended will the American people see. Necessary solutions in another realm. Because the is balance, as does the continuity of time to act is now.
I'm glad to see our new recruits aren't hesitating when it comes to taking out the aliens.
To go on is completely unacceptable. Hence, the following initiative is made available to every human being. This worldwide prayer vigil is specifically intended to end engineering and the weather wars waged against humanity. State publication September 8, 2017. Caveat: the intentional timing of garbage hit on September 11, 2017 also triggers all types of PTSD symptoms both individually and collectively. More significantly, Irma has diverted the attention from 9/11 truth movement initiatives which were set to expose more of the government conspiracy on this Monday's 9/11 anniversary.
Commander, we have the spark. And with our current technology, I'm confident we can manufacture additional reinforcements based on its design. I can get started in the proving ground as soon as you give the order.
Outside universal threat. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside.
We are not all that dissimilar, Commander. We are both lost, and in turn cause great loss for others. I shed blood in my master's name, just as you send others to shed blood in yours. There's a fine line between honor and hypocrisy.
Don't be frightened. We need honor. And today, a group of scientists overseas say the world government should start preparing an action plan just in case Earth is contacted by aliens. They claim that a branch of the UN should be given responsibility for what they call a supra-Earth affairs and come up with a detailed response for if or when the extraterrestrials arrive.
But now the United Nations is getting ready for contact with aliens from outer